Hi Taurus, here is your ex-partner reading for the month of November 2017. As usual, I've done the 2-row spread. This will be for you, this will be for your ex-partner. The central issue is the 10 of Pentacles. And when this card is reversed, the thing I always pick up about this card is, when I look at it, it looks like these two people are in a conversation with each other. And when it's in the reverse, I always feel that it's more talking about a negative conversation, how they may very well be having crosswords, arguments with each other. Being a 10, it can talk about how this situation may very well be nearing its end, okay? So arguments and disagreements that you may have had may be coming near to a completion. But again, it can talk about a relationship that may have been more long-standing. It can even, to me, talk about a marriage, okay? Sorry, or a very serious committed relationship, as we do have, you know, finances and property and children and extended generations of the family linked in with this card. So for some of you, we could be talking about a marriage or, as I said, a very long-standing relationship. It may be that, you know, the card's here to signify that there is or has been arguments going on between you and your ex-partner in regards to the finances and the property and the dividing of those things. Certainly if we're talking of a divorce here. Now, the first card we have at the top here, we've got the 2 of Cups in the reverse. And these two top cards are talking about the present. These two here are talking about what you're thinking and feeling, both of you. And the last 2 cards are the outcome for November. So we've got the 2 of Cups at the top. Yes, difficulties within a relationship, okay? A relationship where at one point you both valued each other. There was friendship between you. There was love. There was passion. Now that is not the case, okay? And when that card is reversed, it can be about a breakdown in communication between you both. So again, it brings me back to this card here with arguments going on, okay? But certainly it talks of a breakup or a separation within a relationship. It can talk as well about a betrayal from one person, okay? And how there may also be a lack of commitment from the other person. But overall, to me, it's talking about this breakdown of communication between you and the other person. Now, on their side, they do have the Death card, Major Arcana. And the Death card is about endings. And it talks about endings, but not such sudden endings as you'd get with the Tower card, okay? It's like a natural ending. Something naturally has had to come to an end. It talks about change and transformation, yes. And it talks about something ending in order for there to be a new beginning. Whether there can be a new beginning in this relationship remains to be seen, but it's there to represent the ending of this relationship. Now, in terms of what you're thinking and feeling, we have the 6 of Pentacles, and this is about the scales being even, okay? About compromise, give and take. Now, it could be here to represent that if we are talking about a dividing here of finances and property, that you are hoping to be treated fairly, that you're hoping there's going to be this sharing, if you like, where the scales are going to be even. It may even be that that's how you are thinking, that, you know, regardless of what's taken place, you want to be fair in this situation when it comes to the dividing of these things. But it could also be here to indicate that this is how you wish to be treated within this relationship. How you wanted there to be compromise, you wanted there to be give and take, and maybe you felt there was a lack of that. On their side, they've got the Seven of Cups. Now, a couple of things with this card. It does talk about choices. Maybe it's here for some of you because your ex-partner feels that they have choices, that they have, you know, other people that they can choose from aside from you. Maybe for some of you it's here because your ex-partner felt that they were just a choice to you, that maybe you had other things to choose from. But also with the Seven of Cups, it can be about fantasy, okay? It can be about not giving in to fantasy here, not daydreaming, not being unrealistic here. Is it here to represent that they're not allowing themselves to get caught up in these daydreams and these fantasies about there being a reconciliation between you both? Or is it, as I said, because they feel that they have other people that they can choose from? Or that, see, I don't think that they thought they were just a choice with you. I'm not picking that up. But I am picking up that more strongly, that they feel they have other options. So maybe for some of you, there was a betrayal here in the sense of there being an affair, you know, a third party interference. I haven't got any cards here to suggest that, but that is something that's in my mind here. Now, your outcome, you have got the Hierophant, which is your card, Taurus. And it is a card about tradition. It's a card about unlocking the truth, which can bring freedom, okay? So maybe for some of you, there was an affair and you found out that you was a choice, an option for the other person. But if not, the Hierophant, as I said, is about tradition. It's about doing things the right way, okay? And it's about following tradition. It's about a serious commitment within a relationship. And I think for those of you that we're not talking about any secrets here or third-party situations, I think the Hierophant's here to symbolize how serious you was within this relationship, how for you, you took the commitment that you had made to the other person within this relationship very seriously. But maybe they didn't treat it as seriously, or they weren't as committed as what you are or were. Now, their outcome card is Judgment, Major Arcana, reversed. And Judgment can be about second chances. In the reverse, no. In the reverse, it talks more about... See, the thing with Judgment, in order to give a second chance, you need to release the baggage from the past. You need to let go of all that in order to start with a clean slate. In the reverse, there's no release here of what's taken place in the past. It's about keeping things buried, yes. But again, it's a card as well about not taking action. See, I think for them, they've accepted this ending. Maybe it was the ex-partner that initiated this ending. But whoever initiated it, they've accepted this ending. And I think here, this Seven of Cups is more talking about either they felt that they had choices while they were in this relationship with you, or they feel that they have other choices now, other options now, but they do need to be careful here that they're not getting caught up in fantasy, that they have made the right choice, because they're not granting a second chance here with this Judgment in reverse. But like I said, they need to be very careful here that whatever choice or option they feel they've got in front of them, that they're making the right choice, that they're not getting caught up in being unrealistic here and fantasizing about something. But like I said, the Hierophant, I feel, is more here to symbolize how the Hierophant can be the card about marriage as well. So it could be that we are talking about those of you that were married, okay? But nonetheless, I think it's here to symbolize how serious you took this commitment within this relationship, and how you are the type of person that, you know, that likes to be more traditional when it comes to relationships. You don't want to be an option, that's for sure. And you want a relationship where the scales are balanced, where there is this give and take here. But also that Six of Pentacles could be there to highlight how you are prepared to make sure those scales are balanced. If we're talking about reaching a settlement in regards to finances and property here. In regards to a reconciliation, most definitely not, especially not in this month of November. I'm not seeing that. And like I said, I feel the ex-partner either felt that they had other options while they were in this relationship with you, or they feel that they have other options now. But I do feel they need to be careful here, and they need to make sure that they are being very realistic here in regards to what it is they're going to choose. Okay, Taurus, that does conclude this reading. I will be back with your part 2, your second general reading. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and for subscribing. Take care. Bye.